Okay, so let's get started with creating our first campaign. Now, a couple things to know about a campaign, what exactly that is. A campaign is a product-specific collection of advertisements. They can be banners or links or whatever you want to give somebody that they can use to advertise your product, okay? It's about a specific product, and it directs them to a specific sales page on your website or wherever you're promoting this. So keep in mind that a campaign is really about one product and its landing page, but it can be a collection of what we call banners, which are the advertisements. So the first thing we have to do is we've created a product in Revizzit, and now we got to create a campaign to go with it so that the affiliates have something to promote. So we're going to come over here and we're going to click campaigns, and we'll go ahead and choose overview just for now because this is a nice place to start. It's got some quick statistics here, and of course the 3 links that you're going to be most interested in down at the bottom. So we can start by looking at Campaign Wizard. This is how you set up a campaign. And it's pretty simple. Here's what you do. You're going to give it a name. Every campaign is going to have a unique name, and this is a name that the affiliates will see. So it's important that you name it something that's sort of memorable. I'm going to go ahead and name this one Twitter Guide for Idiots. Okay, and that's kind of humorous, but that's the product. Okay, this is all, again, this is a demo environment. Any products or anything in here are not real products. We're just using these as examples to show you how the system works. The next thing you do is you can, we suggest you always give it a campaign logo. This gives it a visual identifier for affiliates and for yourself as well. Makes it a lot easier to navigate. So you're just going to come in here and choose to upload an image. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and choose this image right here and hit apply. Okay, and there's my little Twitter logo thing. And then in the description, it's really important to put a description of what this product is. Maybe you want to tell the affiliates are going to look at this. This is the information they're going to use to decide whether or not they want to promote your product. So anything you can put in this description box is going to help with this campaign. You can tell them some campaign specifics, such as the website of the, you can actually put in a link here to your sales page so they can watch your sales page and kind of learn what the product's about. You can tell them how much the commission pays, whatever you want to put in here. I'm just going to write a quick one, but you want to really give it some more information than what I'm putting here, but just so you can see it later on. Pays commission 40%, and I'm going to make it HTTP. What are we going to put? I'll put Revizzit.com. Why not? Okay, I'm going to make that into a link so that they can go to my sales page here. So I'm just going to do this and make that Revizzit.com. Okay, add link. All right, so that's my description, short but sweet. Come down here. Then we have a long description. So in the short description box, you're going to see the difference between that's going to be something that shows up kind of at a glance, and then if they click on a magnifying glass, they'll get a long description where you might want to put some more information in there. The more information you give them, the better chances they're going to spend money to promote your product. So keep in mind you want to give your affiliates everything you can to help their job be easy. Okay, next thing, campaign status. You want to set this to active or leave it set to active. If you have it paused, it's a little bit confusing. The affiliates are going to see it, but it's not going to work for them. And if you have it stopped for some reason, if you don't want to promote this anymore, then you can come back in and choose stopped, and it becomes invisible to the affiliates, but it's still there for you to turn back on later. The cookies lifetime, we tend to say you should just leave this set to infinite, and you should just leave it set to default. Here's the problem. If you come in here and you change the cookies lifetime and set it to some specific number of days that the cookie lasts, and in case you don't know what a cookie is, when a potential customer clicks on your affiliate's link, it tracks them by using a cookie. It tracks that person brought you the sale, and then they have a certain period of time to decide to buy your product before the transaction is completed and they get a credit for the commission. Well, if you set it to a shorter time, so let's say you set it to 3 days, that affiliate still brought you that customer. And if they for some reason had to take an extra few days before they bought your product, it's not really fair to that affiliate that then you don't pay them a commission, because they may have paid for advertising to get that person there. And the other thing is there's going to be more than one person sending traffic to you. You're going to have multiple affiliates. And by declining this one, then you're going to make it a possibility that a different affiliate gets the commission, when really it should be the person who brought you the customer in the first place. So the best practices are leave your cookie set to infinite. Okay, infinite means the cookie stays there until your potential customer does one of two things. They either buy your product or they go in and clear the cache on their browser. Okay, so nobody can control that. That's up to them. But that's the best practice. And of course, you want to leave the overriding previous cookies. That would mean that a second affiliate would overwrite the first affiliate. And again, if affiliates find out you're doing this to them, they might not like it too much and they might just stop promoting you. So remember, our job is to make the affiliates happy. And you can make them happy by having infinite cookies that do not override each other. Okay. Coming down here, the affiliate linking method, we're going to leave this set to default. Okay, anything else you do here is at your own risk. Default works perfect with Revizzit, and I'm not going to guarantee any of these other things. They require some scripting and stuff like that, and there's too much room for error. So I would say just to leave those alone. Okay, very, very important is this area right here, product ID matching. In order for this campaign to be associated with your product, you need to put a product ID in here. Now, here's how you do that. You come into your Revizzit Studio. Okay, so now here I'm logged into Revizzit Studio, and you go down to your product that you're promoting and choose Manage Product. And you'll see right up here in the URL, you'll see the number of your product, which is in this case 36. Okay, you can also find it by looking in here, and you'll see it right here. It says P36. Okay, the number is what you want, the 36. Okay. And you're going to take that number and you're going to put it right in here. And all you need is the number, not the P, so it's 36. And then you hit create. Now, as soon as you create this campaign, you have to go in and do part 2. Part 2 is this button right here, next. It's way down at the bottom. So we've saved the campaign. Now we're hitting next. And that's going to take us to the next tab, which is commission settings. Now, I'm going to back up for a second. I want to show you this. Here's where we were down at the bottom of the page. Okay, if we scrolled all the way up to the top, you can also see you can get there just by choosing this tab. You have 3 tabs now. Before you had 1 tab, you saved this campaign. Now you have 2 more tabs. So let's go to the second tab, commission settings. And the first thing you want to do is you want to disable per click. The reason you want to do that is because if you, unless of course it's entirely up to you, it's your money, but you could pay somebody for clicks, meaning that if they put an ad on their website, it's going to track every click that somebody clicks on it, and you're going to pay them whatever you decided, 10 cents a click or whatever. It's up to you to use that or not. I would say disable it. Okay, choose disable, choose yes. What you really want to track are sales, and you want to pay somebody a commission for sales. That's what's going to work best for your Revizzit campaign. So once you've done that, now you can see that the per click has been disabled. It's gray, and the button has changed to enable, meaning that it is currently disabled. And you'll see the top one here now that's blue and active is per sale. So now we're going to go in and choose edit. And now this is where we set up our sales commission. Okay, so we're going to leave everything to its default. Okay, we're going to leave it on automatic approval. We're going to leave these unchecked. Okay. And we're going to come down here to commission. And here's where you have a choice. You can either pay them a flat rate, which we call a bounty. You can pay them $5 per sale, or you can pay them a percentage, which is a little friendlier for affiliates if you pay them a percentage of every sale. So I like to use percentages. So I'm going to say I'm going to pay them 30% of the sale. So if it's a $10 product, they're going to get paid $3.33. Okay. And once you've set that up, you hit save. And now we can close this box, and you'll see right here it says commission's 30%. Okay. Now there's one last tab here. This is a specialty thing called commission groups, and commission groups are really important if you want to have an affiliate, which, let me click on that. if you want to have an affiliate that gets a different commission than everybody else. Okay, it's sort of like having a private affiliate. And the way commission groups works is like this. Right now, your commission settings here, this is your default. It means anybody who promotes your product will get 30% commission for every sale they bring in. In the commission group, you're going to add a commission group, and you're going to give it a name like, I'm going to call this premium. These are my premium affiliates. Okay. You give it a number here. This little question mark will tell you what it says. Basically, you have to give it some number. So I'm just going to give it a number 1. It doesn't really have a lot of functionality for our purposes, but they do require a number. So go ahead and give it a number. And the cookie lifetime, you can have it same as the campaign, which would be, in this case, infinite, or you can give it a custom one. Again, this is for specialty affiliates, so you can do what you wish here. And choose save. And now we'll come down here. You can see again, we've got some new options that just opened up. And we see that we have commission. So I'm going to, we've already got a disabled per click, which is good, and an enabled per sale. And now I'm going to make an edit here. And these guys are going to get a higher commission. So I'm going to give them 50%. Now remember, the default was 30. These guys get 50%. Okay, they're getting half the money because these guys are my big players and I want to make sure I reward them. So I hit save. And now there's one more thing to do. We'll close that and we look back here and we see affiliates in group. And this is where you go in and assign affiliates to this group. Okay, it's not open to everybody. You have to invite them in. And you do that by clicking on add affiliate. Okay, and here you can see a drop down of all the affiliates that are in the system. So you're going to find the one that you want. Okay, so let's say it's this guy here, and you can set their status to approved and hit add. And you'll see that they show up right here in the box. I'm going to open up just a little bit more. There he is, and he's approved, and you're all set to go. And you just come down here and hit save. And there you go. You've created a commission group with an affiliate in there who's going to earn 50% rather than 30%. So that's everything you need to know about setting up your campaign. Now, what we've done is we've set up basically an advertising campaign, but we haven't put any kind of advertisements in it. So nobody has a way to actually promote anything. So that's what's coming up next. We're going to show you how to create banners for this campaign.